Good evening, everybody. This is my test video 2. Today, the election dates have been announced by the Election Commission of India. Election has been described as the festival of democracy by both the BJP chief and our Prime Minister Modi. It is true. It is, in a way, a festival, but a festival which is not being celebrated properly. You see, people have to come out and vote in huge numbers, and almost they have to achieve more than 80 percentage of voting for a fair result. Election is very important, something we take for granted very much. And then we sit scratching our head in the next 5 years thinking what went wrong, what we can do. Because if on that day of election, we don't exercise our right, then we have to live with the consequences for 5 years. We can only wonder and keep on guessing and imagining, but we will never get the result. And we have lost so many 5 years like this, and now we are playing catch up with the Western world. Okay, so what happens in India? So India is a democratically run country where we all put our tax and all our tax is poured into the revenue of the government. Imagine this. Imagine there are 10 houses in a street, and everybody makes one paniyaram. It's a South Indian dish. And then they all come and put it in a common bowl. For the 10 houses in the street, there's a common bowl. Everybody comes and puts one paniyaram. So our tax revenue is like this. It's like this paniyaram. So we all pool our taxes and we put it in a bowl. That is the treasury, that is the Gajana. And then we don't have the time and we don't have the expertise to manage how to run things with this tax. So we elect a person, we assume who's suitable, who will represent us fairly, who will utilize this tax revenue and give us good governance, if not best governance. With this is the way democracy should work. But what happens is we don't select the right person. See, you take that street example. There is one person, he is like very selfish and he doesn't care about the common good. He is only waiting to eat all these panayarams for himself, for his family members. But outside, he's projecting that he will be a good leader. So we believe that and we vote for dubious candidates, candidates with such bad background that on a simple cursory glance you can find out that they are not fit to rule us. But we vote for them, and then they come, they devour this, they take the tax revenue, they obviously they can't take it directly. They cannot put their hand. You will be catching them red-handed. What they do is they write a policy. They're going to build in infrastructure. They're going to invest in infrastructure, and then they inflate the value of the tender, and then they award the tender naturally to their own relatives and some binamis, and the money goes from the kitty, tax kitty, to their house. You have to understand this money is not being effectively managed or put to use for the benefit of people. We are not gaining. So people have to understand this and take it very seriously and vote this time. And they have to study what their representative is standing for, what kind of a background does he have, what kind of a track record he has. And people should not restrict this knowledge and research to themselves. They have to teach others, they have to tell their family members, friends, relatives, maybe the people they meet in their office. They have to keep on telling them this candidate can do this better. He's having this track record, he's having this plan, a viable plan. So unless we make this a festival, unless we all come together and choose the right person, we can never expect an improvement in our standard of living. So people should give importance to this, and this is the message I would like to leave you with. Election is a festival of democracy, provided we choose the right person. Thank you. Bye.